Hey guys, Rollia or Taylor here, and today I'm back with another Division video, and that is of course the weekly vendor reset. If my voice sounds a little bit different, I think I've got a bit of a cold coming on, so I'm going to try and get through this as quick as possible and rest up before I start another long week of work. So as always, let's start with the blueprints. This week we have a first wave PF45, a military M9, a stamina knee pads blueprint, a stamina mask, a heavy magazine spring, an angled grip, and a firearms gear mod as well as a performance gear mod. Unfortunately, we do have two sidearm blueprints there, so nothing really that exciting. The exotics have rolled once again, so the Pecan rolled with competent and self-preserved, the Cassidy rolled with destructive and trained, the Historian with vicious and dominant, the Liberator with prepared, commanding and determined, and the Centurion with expert and brutal. The only real weapon I would recommend buying from the exotics list is definitely the Centurion. With it being rolled with brutal as well as expert, it's definitely a must buy if you need the Centurion or a decent sidearm and you have the spare Phoenix credits. As well as that, we have a really nice PvE Sentry's Cool Mask here, rolled with enemy armor damage and damage to elites. I'd probably recommend maxing out one of the main stats, and like I said, it would be ideal for PvE. We also have a really nice nimble holster here. All three main stats are pretty high, barring the stamina, and it's already rolled with health, so a great roll on that one as well. You could easily max out one of the main stats here, and you've got yourself a great nimble holster. At the advanced weaponry vendor, the only thing that's really worth pointing out is this SOCOM M1A marksman rifle. Rolled with competent, swift and ferocious, a great PvE rifle, especially if you roll off swift for something like brutal, and it'd be a very powerful one to have indeed. But unfortunately, that is the only thing worth mentioning in the advanced weaponry vendor. We're now going to have a look and see if there's any decent gear around the world, and then that will be followed up by weapons. At the Firewall safe house this week, we've got a really nice Relentless bag, rolled really high on electronics as well as health. The only thing I'd recommend rolling on here is some ammo capacity in the minor attribute. And like I said, you got yourself a solid Relentless bag there. In the DZ02 safe house, it wouldn't be a vendor reset without a specialized bag. This one's rolled on skill power, really high roll actually, and it's rolled on firearms. Now, it's a bit of a tricky one because you've got the minor attribute of bleed resistance here, and it's a low roll on firearms, so you'd have to decide which one you want there, whether you want ammo capacity or not. But this is a specialized bag in DZ02 safe house. Unfortunately, that's all the worthy gear I could find this week. I really wanted to find that specialized bag, so I'm glad I came across one. Now in DZ West 39th Street Checkpoint, we have a military M870, rolled with unforgiving, capable and destructive. Definitely roll off capable, maybe something like responsive or competent, and you've got yourself a pretty decent shotgun there. A high stagger roll as well as damage, so like I said, it's not a bad shotgun, especially if you're after one. So unfortunately, again, there wasn't too many weapons to show off, but I have got a couple of mods to show you. The first one being East 53rd Street DZ Checkpoint, and that's a highly rolled electronics mod with skill haste as a major attribute. I've said this so many times, you can't really have enough of them. I was trying to find some more gear mods, but I couldn't, so I moved on to attachments, and this is the only attachment I could find worthy of saying anything about. It's got crit hit damage on, crit hit chance and optimal range, and the minor attribute is of course reduced threat. This is in the advanced weaponry vendor and it's the SR7 suppressor. Unfortunately guys, that's going to wrap it up this week. My throat's getting pretty rough and there really wasn't much to show off, unfortunately. But as always, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, let me know by either leaving a comment or by clicking that like button. And if you're new around here, make sure to subscribe for all future Division content. But until next time, I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.
Back to West.